In this video, I'm going to show you the best running earbuds you can get at every price range. No matter your budget, I will help you find the best pick for your needs. Let's go. First, we are going to take a look at the best options in the under $50 range. First, we have the JLab Go Sport Plus. For running, these are the most secure of the bunch thanks to their earhook design that wraps all the way around your ear, and the IP55 rating means they laugh off sweat and dust. The sound is decent with 3 built-in equalizer settings you can cycle through, but honestly, you are stuck with only those presets, which feels a bit limited compared to the Anker. While the 8-hour battery life is plenty for any marathon, the earhook design definitely makes the case, and the earbuds themselves feel noticeably bulkier in my pocket and ears than the other two options. Next, we have the JLab Go Air Pop. These are unbelievably tiny and cheap, but that compact size without any earhooks made me a little nervous on my runs, as they just do not feel as locked in as the Go Sport Plus. You actually get the same great 8 hours of battery life as the Sport Plus, which is amazing at this price. Although the water resistance is a lower IPX4 rating, so I would be a bit more cautious during a really sweaty session or a downpour. The built-in charging cable is super clever for on-the-go charging, but the sound quality, while okay, just does not have the punch or the deep customization that I found with the Soundcore P20i. Finally, we have the Anker Soundcore P20i. The big deal here is the Soundcore app, which gives you complete control over the equalizer, letting me really boost the bass for my running playlist in a way that JLab's not matched. These also have the best specs paper, strong IPX5 water rating sweat, and a massive 10-hour playtime. While the fit is comfortable and much less run the JLab hooks, the simple in-ear stem design is not quite as pure, so you are trading that ultimate lock way better sound and battery life. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $50 to $80 range. First, we have the Anker Soundcore Sport X20. The standout feature is definitely the rotating ear hooks that you can adjust for a perfect locked-in fit, which combined with an incredible IP68 waterproof rating means these will not move or get damaged no matter how much you sweat or run in the rain. While the bass is really powerful and motivating for a run, and the transparency mode works well for hearing traffic, the active noise cancellation is just okay, and the charging case is noticeably bulkier than the others. Ultimately, if your absolute top priority is a pair of earbuds that will never ever fall out during a run, and you want the best battery life of the bunch, these are the ones to get. Next, we have the JBL Endurance Race 2. These earbuds offer that classic punchy JBL sound signature that's great for high-energy music, and they secure themselves in your ear using a wingtip and a twisting motion, which feels really stable for most runs. The IP67 waterproof and dustproof rating gives me confidence they can handle any workout, and the ambient aware mode is fantastic for staying safe and hearing my surroundings on the street. However, the fit from the wingtips, while good, doesn't feel quite as bomb-proof as the over-ear hooks on the Soundcore for really intense sprints, and they lack the multi-point connectivity you'll find on the EarFun. Finally, we have the EarFun Free Pro 3. These things are tiny and packed with features you rarely see at this price, like multi-point pairing to connect to your phone and watch at the same time and support for high-resolution aptX adaptive audio. For running, their biggest drawback is the fit and durability. The small fins and an IPX5 sweatproof rating are fine for a casual jog, but they don't offer the same locked-in security or hardcore waterproofing as the JBL or Anker. I'd say these are the best choice if you want one pair of earbuds for everything, including running, and you value top-tier sound quality and modern features over maximum stability and weatherproofing. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $80 to $140 range. First, we have the JBL Endurance Peak 3. These things are built like tanks for running thanks to the earhook design that twists and locks into place, so they literally never fell out on my runs, not even once. The sound has that deep, motivating bass JBL is known for, and with an incredible 10 hours of battery in the buds plus another 40 in the case, and a top-tier IP68 waterproof rating, they can handle any weather and even the longest marathon training. While they do block out a lot of sound, the ambient aware mode works pretty well to let you hear traffic, but it just does not feel as natural as the completely open design of the SHOKZ. Next, we have the SHOKZ OpenRun. Running with these is a totally different experience because they use bone conduction, meaning nothing actually goes inside your ears, leaving them completely open to hear your surroundings perfectly. They are incredibly lightweight, and secure, making them the absolute safest choice for running on busy roads, but you have to accept the trade-off in sound quality, as you lose a lot of that powerful bass you get from an in-ear bud like the Beats or JBL. The 8-hour battery life is solid for most runs, and they have a great IP67 waterproof rating. However, there is no charging case, so you have to remember to charge them directly with their magnetic cable. Finally, we have the Beats Studio Buds. These are probably the most versatile earbuds of the bunch. They look great, sound fantastic with a really punchy and exciting audio profile, and they offer both active noise cancellation and a transparency mode. For running, the transparency mode is pretty good for awareness, and the fit is comfortable, but without any ear hooks like the JBL, I did have to readjust them a few times during more intense sprints. The biggest hesitation for me as a dedicated runner is the IPX4 sweat resistance rating, which is fine for a light workout, but it falls short of the serious waterproofing offered by both the SHOKZ and the JBL, making me a bit nervous on long rainy runs. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $140 to $200 range. First, we have the Shokz OpenRun Pro 2. These are my go-to for running in the city because their bone conduction technology leaves my ears completely open, meaning I can hear traffic and stay safe while still enjoying my music. The sound quality is surprisingly clear for an open ear design, and the bass has definitely improved, but it's obviously not going to be as deep or immersive as what you get from the in-ear Bose or Beats. With a 10-hour battery life and an IP55 rating for sweat resistance, they are built for long, tough runs, though personally, I find the proprietary magnetic charger a bit annoying if you forget to bring it with you. Next, we have the Bose Quietcomfort II Earbuds. If you want to completely block out the world on your run and just focus on your pace, the active noise cancellation on these is absolutely incredible, and the audio quality is easily the best of the three with rich, full sound. I found the fit to be very secure thanks to the stability bands, but with only an IPX4 rating, they have the least sweat protection compared to the SHOKZ, which makes me a bit hesitant on really hot days. The transparency mode, which Bose calls aware mode, works well to let you hear your surroundings, but it just doesn't feel as natural or safe as the truly open-ear design of the SHOKZ. Finally, we have the Beats Powerbeats Pro. The number one reason you'd get these is for the fit. The earhook design means they are physically locked on and will absolutely not fall out, which gives me a lot of confidence during sprints or trail runs. The sound is classic Beats with a very powerful, bass-heavy profile that's perfect for a high-energy workout playlist, and I love that they have physical buttons, which are way easier to use mid-run than the touch controls on the Bose. However, just like the Bose, they have a lower IPX4 sweat-resistant rating, and you have to deal with a charging case that is so bulky, it's almost impossible to carry in a running belt. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $200 plus range. First, we have the Shokz OpenDots One. The open ear design using direct pitch technology is fantastic for staying aware of traffic on my runs, but this does mean you sacrifice that deep thumping bass you get from an earbud that seals your ear. I found the fit incredibly secure thanks to the ear hooks, which never budge during sprints, though the charging case is noticeably bulkier than the others here, making it less pocket-friendly. With an IP54 rating, they handle sweat and light rain without any issues, however. Be warned that the sound leakage is real, so people nearby might hear your playlist if you crank the volume. Next, we have the Beats Powerbeats Pro. The super secure ear hooks make these impossible to shake loose, which is amazing for intense runs, but the trade-off is a charging case so ridiculously large it's a challenge to fit in any running belt or pocket. You get that signature Beats bass, which is incredibly motivating and powerful, far more so than the SHOKZ. However, this in-ear design completely isolates you, which can feel unsafe when you're running near roads. I love the 9 hours of battery life and the tactile physical buttons that are easy to press mid-stride, although the bulky feel in my ear becomes noticeable on longer runs, and the use of a lightning port for charging feels pretty dated compared to the others. Finally, we have the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. These offer surprisingly rich and full sound for an open ear design thanks to Bose's open audio technology, easily beating the SHOKZ in audio quality, but you are paying a significant premium for that Bose sound and slick design. The unique cuff style fit is incredibly comfortable, and I barely notice them on my ear, though I personally felt a little less confident in their stability during all-out sprints compared to the SHOKZ Power Pro. Bose's immersive audio feature creates an incredible space, which is a game for music run. Turning it on absolutely tanks the battery, dropping it down to under 5 hours might not be enough for marathon runners. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this video to be helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.